All right. Greeting and heavenly salutations to all. What's happening, everybody? Master Chef here, one of the co-founders of the Collective Health Initiative, also known as the Chi. And we're here with a brief update from the 7-day Spring Equinox Detox Challenge that we're currently in the midst of from March 17th to March 24th. And the insight is on the ins and outs of anger. And, of course, there's a pun there. My person loves to wordplay, play on words. We can be quite punny, at least in our own mind. At any rate, the ins and outs of anger. And this came about because the upload was really more about inner anger and outer anger. And it came in this fashion while, doing our nightly reflecting and meditating on, anger, the liver, and how does it affect self and how can we uh, improve, that aspect, raise the vibration, use anger in a positive way or in a beneficial way, for lack of better terms. And so what came was the analogy of um, violence, road rage. Most of us can identify anger when it's on the outside. Again, domestic violence, road rage, getting a fight, buckle up, rah, rah, aggressiveness, And it's not always physical, it's, words and things like that. However, what was brought to my person's attention, some of you may have already been aware of this. Well, it was just put together, the dots connected that personally, spirits like whenever you're being hard on yourself, that's a form of anger. It's inner anger. It's not directed at anyone else but yourself. In a sense, you may be frustrated, pissed off at yourself. You know, some even say, it's the same. They say, don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up. You know, you want to beat somebody up when you're angry. Yeah, right. So don't beat yourself up, right? And so the context of that, specifically for my person, because it has had last strong and this strong. Last week, this week, again, play on words. Last strong and this strong, as opposed to last week and this week. 7 good days is a strong, because God made the 7 good days. At any rate, did have some experiences. One was major, major. That brother, it happened last strong, but we're still dealing with not being hard on ourselves. So, and also with that, there's the insight on the resolution, what to do with that energy. So we're not going to keep you too long this evening. We've been here 3 minutes already. Just going to respect everyone's time and attention span. But just wanted to share, at least lead out with this. Stay tuned. There's going to be a part two, maybe a part three coming up again on anger. Again, this is a metaphysical perspective from a metaphysician on anger. And again, the ins and outs on how when something happens and we're hard on ourselves, that's a form of anger. So just something to look at, something to think about if you haven't already. And we'll check back in a couple of days on ways to resolve this, use this energy in a more beneficial way. Since it's here, everything is beneficial. At least it has the potential to be. That's one perspective about creation. In Sunday school, growing up in church, we was taught that God created everything and everything is good. So everything in existence, including our emotions, there's a benefit to them. So one of the things, specifically as a metaphysician, we look at the beneficial sides of all energies. How can we use it to our benefit, empower us? So with that, stay tuned on the in and out.